Hello, my name is Laura Rizzo, and today I'll be talking about English vowel sounds, what they are, how we describe them, and then how they work in real speech, and demonstrate examples of different vowel sounds using visuals and pronunciation cues. I'll also be explaining minimal pairs. Now, first off, what is a vowel? A vowel is a speech sound made without blocking the airflow in the mouth. Unlike consonants, vowels allow air to flow freely through the vocal tract. We describe vowels by three main features. First, we have tongue height, high, mid, or low. Then tongue position, front, central, back. And then lip shape, if it is rounded or unrounded. Now, how many vowel sounds are there in English? There are 12 monophthongs. Mono meaning single, so all of these vowel sounds are steady, they make a single sound and do not glide. Then there are at least 8 diphthongs. Now these are gliding sounds. They shift from one vowel position to another. So they usually have two vowels in the word, right? Now let's go over monophthongs first. Here are the 12 vowel sounds in English. I'm going to say the word, show the phonetic symbol, and then give an example. So, first, this one sounds like E, as in beat. Now, if you look, when I say the E sound, my lips are spread. And if you could see inside, you would know that my tongue is high and in the front. So, beat, beat. Then we have the sound I, as in bit. So, I, bit. And then we have A, as in bait, bait. Then we have as in bet, bet. Then we have as in bat. So we have so bat. And then we have as in caught or father. Okay, so this sound has the tongue low and back, and my lips are relaxed. So we can actually compare those. So let's look at beat again. So we have my E, so beat. And then we have word like caught, caught. See how my mouth moves completely different when I make the E sound or the sound? Ah, ah, E, beat. Now let's move on. We have our seventh one, which is the sound in cut. And then we have this one. This is the schwa sound symbol. This is the in banana, banana. And then we have ooh, like boot. And then we have like book, book. And then we have the O sound in boat, boat. And then we have the aw sound in caught, caught. Now, while we say these sounds, I want you to notice we only have so many vowels in the English language. We have A, E, I, O, U. So we have 5 vowels, main vowels, sometimes Y. But we mainly have A, E, I, O, and U. But we have 12 sounds. Even if you look, look at boot, book, and boat. All of those are with the letter O, right? And each of them make a different sound. Now let's talk about our diphthongs, the common ones. These start with one vowel sound and glide into another. They are essential to English fluency. Now, we have this one. This sounds like I, as in my, or light. So it starts with the A sound and glides to the E, like in I, right? So it makes one sound and then goes into another. Let's do another one. How about ow, like in now or house, right? That O W O U sound. So we have the ow. So we have it starts with ah and ends with o. So now, ow, now, house, now, house. A lot about oi, as in boy, and toy, right? It also starts with an ah and then glides into the e sound, like oi, oi. Then we have this one. That's the a, as in day and say. And then we have the o sound, like go and no. And then the u sound in music and few. It's this U sound, music, few. Okay. I know these are a little bit more complicated. It is a little harder to pick, but these are what these sounds, they go together. They're very common in the English language. We have these in multiple words. I mean, just look at boy, toy, and day, and say, and may, lay. There's so many that make that A sound and the oi sound. And so those are our diphthongs. Now, what about minimal pairs? And minimal pairs are pairs of words that differ by only one sound but change the word completely. And it is a great way to practice vowel constraints. So here are three examples. Now you must remember, usually everything in the word is going to be the same. Okay, so it's going to start with this one letter and end with the same letter, but the middle is going to be different. So let's just look at beat versus bit. We have BEET versus BIT, right? So beat and bit, completely different. What about bat versus bet? At, bet. See how we are both beginning with a B and ending with a T, but we have completely different words, completely different sounds. Now let's look at another one, a third one. Let's do full versus full. So we have full, like, and full. And this is a little more hard. You have to pay attention to the oo and the ul, right? So we have full here, full, and then full, full. Kind of like you're a fool, and oh, I feel full. See, we have to make sure that we show full and full. These are really important to stress. Understanding vowel sounds help us support our English learners with pronunciation, listening, reading, and spelling. By recognizing these sounds, we can design better instruction and practice activities. And it's really important. I mean, even when going over these things, you have to pay attention. I know for myself, when I read these words, just I read them and don't really think about the sound they're making, where my tongue is placed. Not until I started teaching my English learners did I really start to pay attention to where I was placing and how to make these sounds so that we would have a definition, a differentiation between even words like fool and fool. Like, they're so close in sound, but they mean something completely different. Like you're a fool, and then I feel full. So full and full. Even I have to practice making sure that I'm making that differentiation when speaking. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope this helped clarify English vowels and how to use them in the classroom. Remember, we have to recognize these sounds, we need to design better instruction, and practice these activities for our English language learners. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.